Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So right here in this channel, when we made a video on silver and gold assets 2 months ago, we suggested not to buy gold when the entire universe was buying it. We suggested you to wait for a while so that the prices come down for you, the retail players, to enter. Now, the gold prices have gone down. World is nearly at the brink of World War III. Missiles are hitting infrastructures, oil prices have crossed $100, markets are falling, Indian rupee has hit a record low. But what's happening with gold? Why is gold still falling? Something doesn't make sense right now, correct? Because all our life we have been told one simple thing. When there's fear, gold goes up. So what's going on here? Gold shouldn't be falling now, right? Let me explain. As we all know, gold recently hit all-time high. It was breaking records. Every breaking news, every headlines was saying that gold is hitting new highs every day. But the gold prices started falling after the recent geopolitical tension. The gold prices weren't crashing, but it was definitely not behaving the way we are expecting it to behave. So what's happening? This indicates that something deeper is going on. So let's talk about one big misunderstanding that we have about gold. We think that fear means gold prices going up. And we associate this to every situation. In any case, if there is fear, gold prices should go up. That's what we think. But that's not true. There are two kinds of situations, risk and chaos. Let's understand these situations and their impact on gold prices clearly. When there is a risk, like inflation, currency losing its value, etc., the price of gold goes up. And why does that happen? People are just moving their money, savings and investment from weak assets to stronger ones like gold. Think of it like people just saying, I don't trust cash anymore, let me just move my money to gold. But chaos, dear viewers, is entirely a different thing. Chaos is when survival becomes priority. That's when countries need fuel, food, energy, money to keep the system running. At that point, gold is not considered as an investment. It's considered more like an emergency money. If you compare this to an analogy from Indian families, you know that Indian families, they sell gold. They don't keep gold in case they are going through a tough time. When you are in trouble financially, people sell gold. They don't keep it. And countries do the same. Now let's connect the dots. Right now, the most important thing in the world is oil. And oil is mostly bought in US dollars. And because of the West Asian war, the prices are going up. And the price movement is also very uncertain owing to the uncertainty in supply. So what do countries need to buy oil? Dollars. But here comes the problem. Countries do not have enough dollar reserves. So what do? They sell gold, get dollars, buy oil. And adding to this, the interest rates in US is also quite high. This is the reason why gold prices are decreasing, value of dollar is increasing, while the oil prices are also increasing. So if you are being able to understand this hidden loop, you will realize that this is not random. This in fact is a loop. Expensive oil increases the demand for dollar. Dollar demand forces countries to sell gold, and when countries sell gold, the price of gold decreases. Getting into the most interesting fact. When the gold prices were up 2 months ago, we recommended you not to buy and wait. What do we do right now? This is where looking through the headlines or reading between the lines becomes an important part. While every news headline and everyone in the social media is creating a panic saying that gold prices are going down and asking you to continuously sell, there's one country that's doing things differently. China. China has been continuously, consistently and patiently buying gold for months together now. Why? It looks like they are thinking ahead. They are slowly reducing their dependence on dollars and increasing their real asset investments. So while retail investors who bought gold at high prices are right now panicking, countries and big players are actually accumulating. So now let's talk about us. India holds massive amount of gold, mostly in the households. For us Indians, gold isn't just an investment. It traces back to our culture, a feeling of safety, and some even consider it as an emergency backup. So what should we do now? First thing is not to panic. Short-term fall doesn't mean that the story is broken. Wars usually are expensive. They usually lead to higher inflation, more printing of money, etc., which usually is very good for gold. Secondly, think long term. Gold isn't a quick trade asset. It's a wealth building asset. So it's good for you to accumulate at lower prices. Third thing is to watch actions and not headlines. Retail investors usually panic sell at low and buy at highs. But big players, they play their money smartly. They accumulate at lower prices. So in conclusion, when you look at the gold prices falling, if you feel that the gold story is broken, that's not true. It's just playing a different role right now. In chaos, gold just does not act like a safe haven. It becomes liquidity for survival. And it's doing exactly the same now. If this video helped you understand what's happening behind the headlines, do like this video. Share it with your friends, family and colleagues. Share it to people who's investing in gold. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel.